Going on, guys? So we are back from our trip in up to Central Queensland. We went up there for holidays for a couple of weeks, and then raced Gladstone on the weekend where we managed to get a win. But it come at an expense. We the engine had a bit of a misfire with 1.5, 2 laps to go. Lost power. Felt like I'd lost a cylinder. Rolled off the track. Everything still felt okay. Anyway, turns out, I thought it might have been electrical. Anyway, turns out, no, it definitely wasn't electrical. It's detrimental. So, on this episode of trying to be a race car driver and mechanic, I found this on cylinder number 7. So, obviously something has hit that. Definitely shouldn't look like that. Anyway, looked a bit further, found that the carby stud snapped off clean at the base of the carburetor. There's normally a washer, a stainless steel washer that sits there that goes between that and the underside of the air cleaner. That can't be found, so I've just put 2 and 2 together and said that, well, that's clearly what's gone through the motor and put us in a world of hurt. So the plan is, I spoke to Potsy and Russell Bonzi. So the process here in Queensland is that the engine, because they're a sealed motor, as most of you guys will know, we can't touch it. I can't pull it down any further than what it is here. So the plan is yank it out, send it straight to Russell from Russell's Race Engines, and he will do a full teardown and assessment on it, make the call. We might have got lucky. It might just need a piston and a conrod, or it's scored the bore, wrecked it, which then it'll turn into, well, you're not just going to do one oversized piston, you've got to do the whole lot. So it'll either be a small fix or a rather large fix. Could be a week, could be 6 weeks. So in the meantime, we're in the middle of trying to secure some funding to purchase a brand new engine to get us back on the track. My goal is, it's Tuesday night now. My goal is that we want to race Toowoomba next Saturday night. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic's freckle, but I'm going to give it a crack, yank this out, get a new motor, swap everything over. Fingers crossed I'll be back on track for Saturday night. So yeah, it was a bit of a dampener on our successful night, but these things happen. They always say that's racing. You've got to be prepared for this sort of stuff. So plan will be buy a new one, get this one rebuilt. It can sit in the corner of the shed just in case it happens again. But also we'll also start to put together another car for Rhys. That's the plan, to get him into a Chev. God help us all. But anyway, I'm going to get cracking on this to. Well, as you see, I haven't even washed the thing. Anyway, that's not normally me, but I basically kicked it out of the trailer, pulled the plugs out of it straight away, and found that and went, oh God, what do we do? So we'll get this engine jerked out, and go from there. Hopefully we can be back out for Toowoomba next Saturday night. So stay tuned, guys. Alrighty, guys, so that is the best part of about 2.5 hours worth of work. Engine is ready to come out, so radiator out, everything pretty much disconnected, gearbox, all that out of it, exhaust system. We should be. I just got to get an engine crane and an engine stand, because that's about the only 2 things I don't have in this shed, because like I said, it's not really something that I'd be doing, pulling an engine in and out, because I'd be normally heading up to the old boy's house. So I'm going to pick them up tomorrow. So yeah, plan is to have it ripped out and then pull all the ancillary equipment off of it. So front end, fuel pump, everything else that's required. So anyway, cool. Right one done and dusted. Hopefully, I think the plan is I'll probably, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday night out. Maybe Thursday Arv or Friday I'll go and drop it round to Russ and go and pick the new one up. And yeah, work on putting it in on over the weekend, and then yeah, all going well. We should be right to hopefully try and find a dyno somewhere to put it on, to run it in and do whatever. I don't even know what we need to do, but run the new one in and yeah, be ready for next weekend. So we're up. Thanks, guys. Alrighty, guys. So quick update. We are out with the old. Managed to get it out last night, and then here's the newie here. Managed to unbox it, get it out. Yeah, let's get this thing back in the car and get it ready for Toowoomba.
Alright, so it's the end of Saturday. We've got 1 week until Toowoomba, and it's a week since we raced at Gladstone. I've just been helping Nathan wash what we could of the panels and everything else because he's got it up on the hoist, but he has surprise reinforcements because Glenn and Sharon were going to go to Bundaberg tonight, being the officials for CQ, but it got rained out, so they decided to make the track here and give Nathan a hand on the engine. Here's trouble.
Yes, cavalry has arrived.
Yes, called in reinforcements. Well,
I didn't call them in, they just decided to blow on the ball.
just
We turned right instead of left.
Yeah,
They were heading for Bundaberg, forgot to turn off.
heading for Bundaberg and I got called off, so that was actually worked out in Rhys's favour.
Yeah.
Now he does get to race next weekend at Toowoomba.
oh,
So he's going to leave Rhys's car here.
okay,
He's going to have a run next weekend.
that's cool.
But it also means that I won't have 5 nights until midnight in the shed trying to do it all myself.
Yes, which is also good, especially in the lead up to a race. All right.
We'll have it running before lunchtime tomorrow. That's when I leave.
I was hoping we'll have it run before midnight tonight.
Well, that's what I actually told them. I said it depends on the noise curfew here, because once you start it, you got to run it for at least 20 minutes to run the camping. So I said, yeah.
We got pretty good neighbours luckily, but yeah, it just depends how loud it is.
Yeah.
My God, he's getting heavy. So what's the plan now?
We're just ascertaining a few
Oh.
decisions.
Just deciding which way to go with.
How to go about it? Getting it back in?
Well,
or-
no, just water pumps and pulleys, and we found an issue before, and so we've got. We're just deciding which way to go.
Okay.
I think I know which way we're going to go, but it's the more expensive way.
Yeah, we'll
Always
stop
is.
talking now. All right. Well,
Come check back on us in about 4 hours. At 9 o'clock tonight.
yeah. You'll still be out here at 1. I know it.
Well, we'll make sure we do it right. That's why.
Yeah, true. May as well. Cool.
Alrighty, Sunday morning update. I am glad that the guys come down and help me, because nothing just fits into place like it should. We bought a new Jones kit, and even it needed modification before we put it together. So anyway, we're here now. I think we got to bed about 1:30 last night, but engine's in. There's just tail shafts in. He's just doing the gearbox oil, so we'll work to tidy up all the power steering stuff, and then get the radiator in. Make sure the fan, which it probably isn't gonna, the fan's probably not gonna line up, so we'll have to muck around with that. But hopefully within a few hours we should be well, a couple of hours I should say, we should be making some noise. But see how, wake the neighbours up, yeah. See how we go.
Sunday morning,
Well, yeah, it's not super early, but it's
no, it was a bit late.
a bit late this morning, but it's about 7, quarter to 7. So, all right, we'll get into it. Keep going.
How's it all going this morning?
Perfect. Just perfect.
So right.
What we had to do?
No.
Modify the exhaust gaskets.
Well, you didn't buy the right ones. They were the only ones they had, but it doesn't mean anything.
Apparently there's multiple different types for a small block shed.
Yeah, because logic.
What do we have to do? Oh, we had to turn down the fan spacer as well.
Okay.
Get it all to fit in here.
So you feeling confident
Well, I'm glad
to get these guys home?
I'm glad Dad came down because I
Yeah.
don't know how to use the lathe to start with, so I've got a
Got
lathe
one,
here,
but don't know how to use it.
Sharon made a good call yesterday.
Yeah.
Made a good call coming down.
Alex has taken one to the team. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, hold that in for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you got the help. You weren't very happy with things a couple of days ago, so
Oh, it could be a cranky little ant sometimes.
yeah. Yeah.
Never.
Well, it doesn't happen often, but when it happens,
Oh, it's worked with you.
yeah. Did he tell you about me having my phone on silent yesterday?
No,
Oh.
but that's always good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
You brought it up, not me.
What was it? I came out here to take a photo of your to-do list and send it to you. And then 2 seconds later, apparently, he was trying to call me and I was trying to get back in the house in the pouring rain. And I had my phone on silent.
Yeah.
Well, the second excuse is my phone was on silent because I was trying to put the little fella down before and I kept getting notifications. And then, I don't know, I think all of a sudden I had 10 missed calls and a very angry man calling my mother. Going, where's your daughter?
Just all I was saying was, how hard can it be
To answer the phone.
to answer the phone?
Well, yeah. Anyway, we've learnt our lesson. Maybe.
Happy.
It'll happen again.
Oh, no doubt.
Yep.
Alright.
Right, we're trucking along.
Trucking along.
So while everyone else was having fun down at the title meet,
This is what we're up
this is what
to.
we're doing.
Yeah. Good fun. It's very nice and
So
shiny.
who ended up winning that?
Stephen Hopkins won that in the end.
Did he?
I think
The SA
Matty-
title,
Matty-
yeah.
Yeah, I think Matty got a flat tyre and
Yeah. Bugger.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
You know, when we get it going, you'll hear it.
I'm sure. The whole neighbourhood will.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what
made it to the track. We're here at Toowoomba Speedway for the 4th and final round before our Australian title in March next year. Bit of an update on where we're at with the motor. So for those of you who don't know, we blew the motor up at Gladstone the last lap 2 weekends ago. The carby stud snapped and it managed to suck a washer through and damage number 7. So couldn't get it repaired in time. So we basically went out, begged, borrowed and stole, and put a brand new motor on the credit card. So we'll worry about that next month. That's next month's problem. But new motor's now in the car. Dad and Jeffy and Taylor and a few of the other guys come down and give us a hand to put it in last weekend. So big thanks to them for. I meant the race in Bundaberg, got rained out, and they just kept driving down, come down, and give me a hand. So yeah, we're all set to go. So they left Rhys's car down here as well. So he's set to have his first run at Toowoomba tonight, which is pretty cool. He's looking forward to that, and yeah, I'm pretty keen to see how he likes it. So anyway, that's enough from me. You'll see us in and out of the heats. We're both starting out. So first heat race, I'm out of 9th, Rhys is out of 10th. So bit of an unlucky draw for us both there, but we'll see what we can do with it. We've got two heats and a feature race, and all 23 cars will be going into the feature straight into the A main for a 25 lap A main. So yeah, looking forward to it, and fingers crossed this new motor doesn't give any issues. But I've sort of run it every night this week and give it a couple of power runs down the street in Mexico, mind you, and everything seems fine. So apart from that, we're upper. Thanks, guys.
So what do you think, Tanner? Is Dad going to win today?
Yeah.
Or Uncle Rhys, is he going to win? Oh, that'd be tricky. What you looking at, Tanner? What you finding?
Okay, Toowoomba.
Did you find anything behind Mummy? Oh, so exciting.
It's so exciting.
Ah.
I know.
Nathan, you've got the engine in, you're out to the other side next year. You had a look at the track.
Yeah, we've had a look at the track. The track's pretty slick in the middle and still sort of slimy elsewhere. So yeah, we're right at the back of the pack in the first heat race. So we'll have to see what we can do.
Oh, cool.
Oh, was it so?
Wow.
Yeah, I've been sort of running it in every night, various RPMs. So
Oh, it's a red and black car down there.
yeah, no, we'll just let it have it first heat race and see what it does. Yeah. I think there's been a few late nights in the shed this week.
Down
So,
to the red and black car down there, and then they saw that he had this.
but yeah, they're all
So
cool.
they
With
gave
it.
him a cap, they gave him they just gave him everything. Like these.
That's awesome.
There's
Oh,
a few others racing today.
Yeah, I think there's 20. There was meant to be 26,
So what it does is that when you
and
have a drag,
I think there's 22 now. So look, I mean probably the top 15 to 18, or like any of the top 18 could probably win it. Like there's that.
when you start
The
grade
field is
one,
that
right, you can put
is that stout. It's not funny. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We'll see.
So everyone that used to start speedway.
Yeah. So it's our last race before the Australian title in March. So we'll just try a few different things, see how it all goes, and go from there.
Look at my cup holder. It wraps around the
Yeah, we've got Jeffy down here, which is
very
big
Look,
to
it
good
wraps
to have him down here with his hands. So,
See.
Dad,
but he'll be busy working between me and Rhys tonight.
And did you and Rhys have some sort of deadline at Christmas, did you? That's why he's down here today.
No. Well, he's going to race the title as well, and so that's the plan. He's never raced here, so needed to see the track before he comes to the title and see how he goes.
Well, good luck. I won't ask him his opinion.
Sounds good.
Hey, Rhys, got you in the sun now, looking in the sun. They've got the sunnies on, look really cool.
Uh-huh.
Did you have some sort of bet with Nathan? That's why you're down here this time?
No Mankinis are on the line this time, but the night is young. We can see how we go. the next race meet.
And you brought Lincoln down with you. That's fantastic.
Yeah, finally get to.
What's his role? The tyres, the fuel, what's his job?
Probably the mud scraper, I reckon. He can scrape off all the mud and play with the mud. He'll love that. He loves destroying things.
Okay. And you're coming down for the title, I hear.
Yeah. So we decided to come down for an actual look. We've never raced here at Toowoomba yet, so decided to come give it a go, see what we're looking at.
You guys set up similar to
Gladstone, yeah, a bit similar to Gladstone. Went out a bit of a look at the track, did some mean banking, so yeah, hopefully just don't back it into the wall and we should be fine.
All right, looking forward to it. Let's see how you go.
Yeah, no worries.
I've got to show you Nathan here from North, South.
Diesel service. North South diesel service. Yeah.
A new sponsor for Q4 and Rhys' car.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep. Thanks for coming and having a look. What are you hoping to see today?
No worries. I'd be interested to see how Nathan goes and also see if Rhys can get a win for once. Would be good to see. Yeah, I know.
A bit of a sledge already.
I got to take the piss out of him, mate. So, but I live down here and I've never been to Speedway down here, so I'm interested to see how it goes actually. So yeah.
Okay, you've been to not Speedway ever before?
Yeah, I've been to Gladdy with Rhys a couple of weeks ago actually, and yeah, this is my first time in Toowoomba, but yeah.
That's fantastic. And do you think you'll be back here for seeing Rhys in the national titles as well?
Yeah, I'll definitely come down and watch him on days off. Even if Nathan comes down, I'll come down for a watch as well. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, and many thanks on behalf of Rhys for helping out. Always appreciate the extra support.
No dramas.
Meet you, Nathan.
Sweet. Thanks very much.
How'd you go, Rhys?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, just too tight. Had to put the foot in to get the turn and stomp on the brake, and just didn't want to follow the corners in. But we'll loosen the car up and we'll see how we go for that second heat, I reckon.
Good job. It looks good. You're pretty hot on your heels with your brother then for a while.
It was a bit dicey there for a bit. I just didn't want to ride it off in the first heat, so I thought I'd take it easy and then I could see Nathan and we'll just put the foot down and sort of, get into the corner. Just didn't want to turn the corner. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. So, yeah, I'll try and loosen her up.
Good job. See you next race. Hey, Lincoln, how do you think Dad went?
That was good.
Pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah, I think you meant to put it on the shirt. Oh, okay.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay. It was a good night. Speedway.
Do you think they were going faster than you normally see them or slower?
They were going fast.
Faster. You going to be out there one day?
Yep.
Okay, what colour car would you have?
I'll have like a red and blue one and green.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool.
And the number is going to be 800.
What's the number?
800.
800. It's a pretty cool number.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're looking forward to seeing Dad in the next race?
Yep.
Okay. How'd it go, database, boss?
I don't know. He took off so quickly to go and look at the next race. He left me to my own devices, so I have no idea what we're recording.
Jump in the cockpit and get the numbers.
Should you know?
How do you reckon it went, Jeff?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Neat and tidy. First heat.
Chewed through the petrol?
Hey?
Did you chew that through the petrol?
No, they had to pack it, but about 8 litres.
Was it as you expected for his first race with the new engine?
I didn't know what to expect. At least it's not blown up.
That's always a plus.
Yes, it is a plus.
What do you reckon, Bree? Was it a relief not to see any smoke coming from the engine?
Yes, big relief. It's good first run for the engine. I think it takes a couple to get it in, I guess. But
Bit of a shame he had to restart after such a great
I
first start.
know.
He picked up so many places.
The first start would have been good, but that's all right. It gave him some work to do, and good tester for the car, I guess. So
He got through them eventually. There was a bit of a hassle trying to get through the pack at times.
yes, yeah, a little bit stuck, but once he got around, he seemed to pick up the pace, which is
But
it's good to see.
he's staying at the front next race, so it should
Yeah,
be a bit better. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he goes with a bit of clear track in front of him. So we'll see. Hey, buddy. Hello.
All the way down from the north, just for this one race, this one meet.
Oh, why not?
Was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it. It's always worth it coming
Two
to
for the
see
price
these
of
guys.
one this time?
Yeah, no, very
Maybe
much
worth
so.
it, get all the stickers.
Oh, yeah, no, I walked around with little one here.
Yeah,
and
when
got
I
all
went
the
to a couple places, they were going whole merch with stickers.
Oh, you got a whole lot, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
he
some
had a pits
posters.
experience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but no, it was very fun to come down. I'm going to teach little Lincoln here how to clean up his uncle's and his dad's car properly.
Yeah, we're going to clean up
So,
that car over there, and it's very muddy.
yeah,
It
it's
looks pretty
fun.
muddy.
Yeah, it looks pretty muddy, doesn't it?
Where are you going
That
to work?
looks muddy.
What pit are you going to work on, Lincoln? The
I'm going to work on the washing and mud.
Yep, scraping.
okay.
And I'll be doing the polishing and the spraying.
Sounds pretty good. You've got a fair bit of work to do.
Should be alright. It's all good and fun.
You going?
Right, Nathan, that was your first race here for a while. Yeah, the first start was a brilliant one.
Yeah,
And then you had to restart the whole thing
I
again.
was bummed out that they had a restart on that. I was getting ready to go on that, but
Yeah.
no, it was all right. I sort of got back through to fourth, and it took a little time to find my rhythm there with how greasy the track was, but found a spot in the end, and
Yeah, it seemed to take you about half a race to get
Yeah, it
back
was
in.
sorta-
You had a bit of traffic to.
a little bit of traffic. Once I got a bit of clean air, the car felt pretty good.
Yeah, it seemed to accelerate well.
Yeah, I mean the new engine. Yeah, and I wasn't being too aggressive on it either. I was just trying to not get on it too hard. But
You had Rhys on your tail for the first half of the race until you got that clean air.
yeah.
He was hanging in there with you. I think he was looking for where the best place to go was.
It was coming. Not really. It was a little bit far away by the end of it.
We're just talking about I don't know where Rhys come. Where did he?
It was either 9th or...
I think there was another 3 cars between you. So I'm not too sure where you came. Got a bit messed up in the
4
end.
and 3. So you would have been 7th, right? 7th, right? Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, I think you might have been 7th rather than 8th. I think there was at least 2 behind you.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Hard to
It's
tell.
good. Not bad going for you first. Well, we'll be off the second row, I think. First and second row. This next one round. So.
Yeah, that'll be a lot. Well, there's only one
track
behind you.
better.
Was it an ROF behind you?
Was it what?
Was it a rear of field behind you? Because you were.
No,
you had another row behind you.
we had one more.
So you got second row. So
anyway, so there we go.
yeah, all right. See you next race.
Okay, you've got me instead of free for this one. I'm no good at this, but I'm just like in the second heat. Bruce Marshall's starting off P4, and we've got Mick Denning starting off on P1 there. In Heat 2B we've got Rhys starting off from P2 and Nathan on the inside starting off for P3.
Okay, just having a look at the weather, and we're not looking good.
So that's 90 minutes ago. This is now, and this is in 90 minutes now.
Yeah, so in about an hour and a half we're going to get...
But when we arrived here, it looked like it was 90 minutes that was going to hit, so it's actually delayed a fair bit. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to delay a bit more.
Yeah, okay, hopefully.
I want to hope we get the next heating at least.
That would be nice.
At least practice for the title.
Yeah. All right, here's hoping.
Toddy.
Great drive, Rhys. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a bit sketchy there for a bit, and the only way I could get out was just put the foot down, to be honest.
Yeah, you stayed in front of them the whole way round.
Yeah, I reckon I was window wiping a fair bit. I reckon they would have been trying to get there. I was sorry for whoever was behind me.
Great job. Great race, mate.
Yeah, I'll hopefully be cleaner next time again.
Yeah, might get a good position in the heat. The main, I reckon.
Yeah, what did Nathan get?
I think it came 5th, I think.
5th?
I think.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, we'll see how that goes.
How'd you go in that race? There was the shame you had to get a restart because you had a good spot.
Yeah, I don't know why they sent me to the rear. They, I don't know. Maybe they thought they didn't say why, but yeah, a bit disappointing because it was. I don't know if old mate crashed or what, but I didn't touch him on the way through. It was just a good start. Waited for it to go green, and anyway, it's.
So you think it was a start that they sent you back?
Yeah, they might have. Well. The light was green, like the light was on. He called green, and so I pulled down underneath and went, which you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
And anyway, I don't know why why the steward felt the need to send me to the rear, but that's what I heard over the one way. And I thought, well, you can't argue with them. You just gotta. We've been all been in that situation where you don't agree with the call, but you can't do anything about it. So.
And there were two cars blocking you for almost the whole race.
Yeah, and the track was real greasy in spots, and I saw Rhys actually go up the top, and but yeah, all the guys in front were a bit sort of all over the shop. I couldn't really get there. So anyway, but I think the car shows good promise, but yeah, we might have to tighten it up a bit for the final, I think.
Okay, Rhys got second, so I'll get a few points.
Yeah, that'll be good for him. He'll probably find he'll even start. Oh, we'll be probably close to one another in the feature race. So yeah, should be good.
All right, mate. We'll see you in the feature.
We've got Bruce Marshall out of P1, and we've got Fredo P4. Great race, heat 2 by Rhys to get above.
Okay, production to band for female 1, which is on. You're on the track now, please. So I need you up there now, please.
Q20 is out, and we've got 21 cars. So, Rhys,
Yes.
last lap.
Yeah.
What happened?
Money. I don't know. It went hard. The steering went hard probably 5 laps before that and just kept on getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just blew it up in the last one, I suppose, eh?
Oh, well, got time to fix it then.
Yeah, no. No time to fix it. We got Rocky when we come back from work, I think it is. So we'll just try and get a part and do it the night before as usual. You know, the old Tomkins way.
Okay, you're doing it really well though for the whole race. You're hanging in there pretty good. Sticking it to them.
Yeah, it was going half right there for a while, and then just lost it. Like it just didn't feel right again. I don't know.
All right. Well, back into it for Rocky, eh?
Yeah, back into it for Rocky.
All right, mate. Do it the Tomkins way.
Yeah.
Cheers. So Nathan, I don't think we have to ask you what happened.
Yeah, I had a bit of a tangle with Rob. Just no one's fault. We were just racing hard, and we just crossed each other's line a little bit. And I was actually lucky it wasn't a lot worse. And when I got all crossed up, I thought I nearly spun out in front of the field. So, but yeah, I just tagged caught his rear panel work, and then that was it. That's all she wrote. So I did a few more laps like that, and then obviously when we stopped for that. When we stopped for the yellow flag, I could feel something was up, but started to do another 2 laps, and I thought, oh no, I'm just going to be in everyone's way. So decided for the safer option, pulled off, and yeah.
Until then, how was the car going?
Yeah, it felt really good up the top of the racetrack, but it didn't feel very good through the bumps. So I don't know. Well, yeah, we're still a bit of homework yet to be done on that.
So you're happy with the engine, and it was just a setup?
Yeah, no, engine was all good. There's no problem, no issues there, no problems there.
So it's the last race here until the Aussie title.
So last one till the title now.
You got any ideas in your head on?
I think the big thing is on title night. I'm pretty sure we're running with sprint cars, so we're not going to have a track like that. So the last 2 or 3 times we've been here, we've sort of had pretty rough and gripped up tracks like that. So we definitely need to work on that setup because it doesn't really like it. But we've shown that a slick setup, with the car tends to like that, and me as a driver, I tend to like that a bit better as well. So
the weather held off for us. It was pretty touch and go for a while. There was a little bit of sprinkles through the night.
Up and go. It was.
But did the sprinkling do anything to the track, or?
Well, I thought so. I thought it felt quite greasy at the start, but just once you had momentum and you were going, it seemed to be all right. But yeah, it was a funny track tonight. Another mystery again. So.
Well, at least we got a whole meet in.
Yeah.
And nothing too serious to worry about.
Nah, just a big clean up.
All right, mate. Again. Well, I'll let you get home. Catch you. Good night. Cheers.
Thanks,
Lincoln's helping tow the car in. Got it?
Yeah, I do.
Nice work. All right, we got to hand it to Uncle Nath. Nice. Good job.
Alrighty guys, it's the day after Toowoomba and we're just starting our wash day prep, I should say. A bit of a recap on last night. The engine was all good. Night started off pretty strong. We come from 9th through to 4th, I think it was, and then second heat race there was a bit of a miscommunication on the one-way communicator. I thought we had a start, and I managed to get into. Well, Rhys and I actually managed to get into first and second, and we were battling for the lead, and then we had a stoppage within the first 2 laps, and they did a full restart, and I thought they said Q3 to the rear, which I was questioning why that was even the case. And anyway, I just, like a good boy, went to the back, didn't contest it, and because I thought they said Q3 to the rear, so I went to the rear, and there was a bit more confusion because obviously I wasn't meant to go to the rear, so everyone's wondering what I was doing. anyway, long story short, I think I ended up instead of starting that race off the front row then on the restart, I then started about 3 or 4 rows back, and I think, I can't even remember where I finished in that one. I think I might have finished in 6th or 5th or 6th or something like that. But anyway, so that sort of didn't go our way. So that put Rhys qualified 8th and I qualified 9th for the feature race. And then I'm not too sure how many laps I got in, but I had a bit of a tangle with Rob and the 19 car just racing. We just got a bit close, and I tore just cut the left front tyre and got a puncture. So that was my night over. I think it might have been 8 laps to the end or something like that. And I think Rhys ended up finishing 9th or 10th or something. He did a stellar job. So congrats to him for his first run at Toowoomba and finishing the race. But I think he had his fair share of issues at the end. I think his power steering reservoir come off. It was rough, so he'd come off the car, and he sort of limped over the line with no power steering with 1 or 2 to go. So anyway, so yeah, plan is we've got a bit of a break now until Gympie is our next round. So I think it's actually a blue ribbon event, $5,000 to win, and then prize money back down through the field. So looking forward to that. Really enjoy racing at Gympie. It's a good track, good fun, hard racing there. So yeah, should be good. Like I said, engine went well, everything went smooth. We got it in the car, got it all run up, and can't complain. It's got, from what I haven't put it on a dyno yet, but from what I can gather, it's got good enough power. So we'll keep it at that and keep chugging along. But as for today, the old Toowoomba, it was a bit of a funny night last night. It continued to drizzle the whole night, and the moisture just kept coming up through the track. So it was, you'll see as you would have seen in the videos there, the track was super rough and super hooky in spots, but super greasy in other spots that weren't getting driven on. And so it's quite a technical track, which I definitely struggled with last night, trying to find the right place to put the car on the track to go forward. So, but never mind. We're thinking that maybe the Aussie Title might be a different track again. Pretty sure we got sprint cars on that night. So the last few nights we've had at Toowoomba won't necessarily be what we've got at the Title. Fingers crossed, because as you know, I like a slick track, and seem to go all right when it's in those conditions. So anyway, we'll get the big girl washed up and back in the shed and get it ready for Gympie. So once again, thanks again for watching, guys. We really appreciate the support. We can't thank our sponsors enough for everything they do for us. They get us up and down the road, and allow us to do what we do. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'll get stuck into this. Breeze is just putting Tana down for a nap, so she's going to come out and give me a hand in a bit, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.